Okay, so the garage is not done. Being a little ridiculous. It just needs a couple decorations and then it's done. But I think I'm gonna show you guys, and then when I do those decorations and hang that and install the mini split and do all that stuff, I'll give you guys an update, obviously. But I'm really excited. I really wanna show you guys all the work we've done. We'll do some before and after videos and stuff as well here, but here's the garage. Let's check it out. How dope are these stickers? Pretty cool, huh? Very pumped on them. My buddy Orion over at P-Town Sticker Co. hooked it up. Let me know if you want one. You see me out and about, hanging out. I guess I can send them, just depends. And let me know. So YouTube, am I right? So this is something I've been wanting to get back and do for some time now. Had a couple channels, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago for recording and helping out bands with business and stuff like that. And I've been dying to get back into it, mostly for myself, and that's something I kind of want to talk about in this video. But I've been busy. 3 kids, just bought a home. My business is blowing up. My video business that I started a little bit ago is blowing up, which is awesome. Just a lot of stuff going on. I have my band that we're really trying to push. My wife and I were trying to open up this new company, which I might talk about in this video, I might not. I'm still trying to decide, but new stuff is coming very soon with that. Just busy, just very busy, but I love making videos. In the midst of all the craziness, in the midst of just busy. I mean, my kids are getting so much older, and soccer and just sports and all this stuff, but in the midst of all that, I still have a burning desire to want to do this, to want to make videos, not for anyone else. And I feel like everyone says that, like on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to do this for you, I want to do this for me. But this is truly the case. Like, I should not be doing this. I should not be making videos right now. I should be focusing on my business, my kids, this other business that we're starting up, my band. I should not have one more thing. But I've been thinking about this for months and months and months now, and I've been really just wanting to do this. But I thought for the first video, for coming back and wanting to do this again, is that I've explained kind of who I am, the last 12 years of my life, and just where it's gone, and just all the cool stuff that's happened, because there has been plenty of failures, but there's been also plenty of good things that have come out of those failures, and just good things in general as well. So Stay Mental is my handle on Instagram. It's kind of what I've been going by for some time now, just because we're all a little mental, and it's okay to be a little crazy. And so, okay, so besides that, let's go back. So 12 years ago, my wife and I got married. My best friend of my whole entire life. She's just amazing. I love her so much. So we're coming up on 12 years here in January. It's been just a crazy, awesome, just such a cool experience living life with her. So in January, 12 years of marriage, so blessed, so thankful. In those 12 years, we've done a lot of things. We actually moved away for a little bit. We went to Bellingham, Washington for a little under 5 years, right around that 4-year mark. And it was amazing. We ended up having 3 kids, 1 actually in Arizona, and then 2 of them out there. I opened up my first recording studio, and then kind of formed into like a mixing and mastering studio out there. It was called Virgil Sound Den. And that's where I really found that I loved video. Yes, audio was my thing. I love audio so much, but video, I realized making content, sharing the good word about audio, just got really into that. And it was such an awesome point in my life and my family's life. That was when I went full time. I decided to do my own thing, stop cutting my hair, and just go for this. Fast forward a little bit, we just ended up deciding to move back to Arizona right in 2019, right before the pandemic. Yeah, just to be close to the family. We just really wanted our kids to be raised and to grow up around their grandparents and their cousins and stuff like that. So we were really passionate about that. So we moved all the way back. And honestly, I do miss the Northwest because it's just freaking gorgeous, but we're very happy to be here because of many things, but also that there is a lot of beauty here as well too. Just in the desert, it's hot, dude. It's freaking hot. Right after we moved back, I ended up really wanting to fulfill a childhood dream, which was opening up a music venue in Prescott, Arizona. It's something that I always wanted to have when I was a kid, just an all ages safe place where I could go when I was 16 and just enjoy music and not get kicked out because of a bar or because I wasn't of age, or I couldn't really even drive to Phoenix because of car situations, but it's something in my town that I could go to on a Wednesday night, on a Saturday night, and just listen to music from all over the world. And so that's when I decided to open up the Den. We ended up signing our lease 15 days before March 1st of 2020, which if anyone remembers, that's when the pandemic was. So March 1st is when the whole world shut down. A good buddy of mine, we just sat and we didn't do nothing. We worked our butts off with Kickstarters and building the brand and merch and just really trying to grow the business, but without having our doors open for 2 years. So it was supposed to be a music venue with a coffee house, big old half pipe in the back, all that stuff. And we ended up opening on that year 2 mark, or I guess it was actually a year 3 mark. So we were open for a year, just doing music though, no coffee house. There was a bunch of stuff with the city and there was a bunch of stuff with obviously the pandemic and then funding and all that stuff that essentially ended up closing it down. So, but we had an amazing year. I know a lot of people still love it. I still love it. I still miss it. I still see the merch everywhere and stuff like that. So it was such a awesome point in my life that actually told me, even though it quote unquote failed, that we had to close the doors, it showed me that I could actually build a brand. It showed me that I could actually do this. And if we weren't, dealt a weird hand in 2020 with the pandemic, that it might have worked out. I mean, yeah, there was still a lot of city issue stuff. There was still a lot of funding issue stuff, but it just kind of showed me that we could actually do this. If you still wear the merch, if you still, love that place, I love seeing it around, so keep it up. And honestly, I love seeing the merch still. It does make me sad, but I love seeing it and the people that come up and still say hi and all that stuff. It was such an amazing point in my life with the hours and the time and the energy and the money that was put into this, that I don't ever want to forget it. Thanks for keeping it alive. And it was such a blast, and I'm still bummed that it couldn't have lived on, essentially. So that closed in 23, just the beginning of 23. And right after that, because I was making content for, the Den and all that stuff, my video business actually, that I didn't even know I was gonna have a video business, it kind of blew up. So a lot of people started working with me, the word got out, and I doubled down into the video business, and it's been awesome. And the new business, I can talk about it. So it's called Dork Social Club, and it's focused on helping business owners with content creation, with different things on building up their business. We'll have courses, we're gonna have templates, like I said, content creation to help them out with social media and stuff like that. And essentially the whole business is gonna be around helping out new businesses, startups essentially, and helping them find their ideal client and just really helping them out with success essentially to grow their business. A lot of things that I wish I would have had when I had the Den. It's really hard to open up a business, and it'd be nice to have someone who comes alongside of you and helps you with that. So that is Dork Social Club, and actually the name is because we're all a bunch of dorks. And if you're an entrepreneur out there, you definitely know what I mean, that you have to be a little crazy to kind of go out on your own and do this thing. So that's Dork Social Club. And yeah, just be on the lookout for all the social media accounts. And we're gonna start pushing it here very, very soon. So content creation and all that stuff and templates and whatnot. If you don't know, my wife is a freaking phenomenal photographer. I do all the video work, she does design work as well, website development. I do consulting and all that stuff. So we kind of put our two superpowers together and we made this business to help out other businesses. And like I said, should be launching here very soon. Very, very excited about it. So after the Den closed and I started going on all these video jobs, that's when Dork kind of formed. And we started really thinking about it, really brainstorming and really trying to figure out the whole business plan and all that stuff. And the reason why is because I started helping out with all these businesses with video, and they were asking me all these questions about business and consulting and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, there's a huge hole in the market and we really should help, these people out, because I've been there and it sucked. And so it'd just be so awesome to have someone come alongside and help people, essentially. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to help businesses. So with that being said too, with this channel, I plan on documenting that as well, kind of more behind the scenes, and showing you guys how we build it. So stay tuned with that too. We're up to date now. It is 2024, just the end of 2024. Just like I was saying in the beginning of this video, my wife and I, we bought a home. We are brand new homeowners, our first home, and converted the garage to my office space. And just pumped, to have a home. The market's been crazy, but you know what? Even though it's a weird time to buy, we're still very blessed, and we have a place that we can call our own. And it's been awesome. It's been seriously the coolest. And watching our kids play in the backyard and help me in the garage and destroy the garage and play in the garage. It's been awesome. It's been so cool. And so we are up to date now. And now what's the future, right? So like I said, I'm very busy. I shouldn't even be doing this, but I really just want to. I carry a camera everywhere. I love my camera. I love documenting. I think it's the coolest thing ever. I feel like this, I guess it's not a time machine. I always say it's a time machine, but it's a past machine, right? And like they've been around forever. Photos and video have been around forever, but like you can't go back in time. But with this thing, you can at least see back in time, right? And it's just like, I want to start documenting my life, my kids' life, just our businesses, my band, and just, yeah, have a blast doing it. So everything I'm gonna be showcasing on this channel, and probably some more here and there that I'm forgetting right now. But you know, one, Cooper, my puppy, he's just adorable. Work, you know, this stuff in the office, hanging out with Ben, doing video jobs, stuff like that. Growing and starting Dork Social Club, and my family, but honestly, not so much my family. I can go into depth about some stories that happened during the den, but I don't really want to showcase my kids. I don't really want them to be in front of the camera that much, you know. So you'll see them. It'll be mostly wide angle, stuff like that. But they're just too young. They're too young to introduce themselves, to be online and all that stuff or whatever. They're already talking about YouTube channels and stuff like that. So it's exciting that they want to do video as well. They're actually cutting video. So my two oldest right now, they cut video. They're very fast at it. I can't wait to hire them, and it's gonna be freaking dope. Also, Norwal, my band, we're really trying to push it, and it's been such a blast, and we got just a cool thing happening right now, and I can't wait to see what happens with it. And honestly, I buy a bunch of gear, both video and audio gear. I just bought this nano box, Tangerine, probably gonna play with it and show you guys stuff on camera and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know, I just wanna make stuff that I wanna see, and if you wanna follow along, then cool. I told myself I'm not gonna do the whole like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment. I'm not gonna do any of that because I'm making these videos for me. So I'm not gonna bribe you guys to do anything, right? And if you follow along, cool. If you subscribe, cool, and all that stuff. So that's me, that's Stay Mental. That's my life the last 12 years, and it's been awesome. It's been a heck of a ride. I've learned a whole lot. My wife and I's relationship has grown so much. Our kids are getting so much taller. The band has grown like crazy. Video has been growing like crazy. My knowledge with business has been growing like crazy. And I'm just excited, 32 years old, and just excited to see what, 30, 60, I don't know, more years look like. Hopefully still on stage throwing a mic around. Okay, that's it. I'll see if I make a second video, and see you guys later.